everywhere I look, there's no you. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna do it without you. Everywhere I look, every time I look, there's no you. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna do it without you. Every time I look, everywhere I look, there's no
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a loss to the Timberwolves.
Live by the three, die by the three. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to. Go.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The three ball, too critical in today's NBA.
And that's a nice job defensively from Harden. I mean, he's capable of these kinds of plays when the guy is engaged and active.
Robinson foul. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line for New York.
That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Rose scanning the floor. Pass to Haslam. Outside Rose. That three off the mark. Jamison with it. Now defended by Gobert. And the basket by Starks.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Back to Parker. New York moving it around. Here's Jamison. George with the defensive effort.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Well, you love the attitude of Derrick Rose. You want to play great defense? No problem. I can still finish.
Here's Robinson. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And a key part, Doris, of Harden's game lately, his rebounding.
Right, because his ability to rake and take, get out in transition, make great decisions on the fly, it puts so much pressure on the defense.
Larry Bird. That's his first personal. First team foul.
Stolen by Jamison.
And anytime you go cross court, there's some risk involved. Not at all surprised that one was stolen.
Right side George. From 10 feet out. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
The vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
Here's Robinson. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Rose. Doesn't go that time. Pass to Parker. Lays it up and banks it in.
Parker.
And when you give Parker room to work his magic down inside, he knows how to finish with style.
Harden draws the double. On the wing, George. Here's Harden on the wing. Fires the three. He can't get it to go.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Parker's shot is off.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second. Foul, and he can't afford to pick up a
That's his
third.
second personal, second team foul. Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Rose driving inside.
Yeah, he's still showing flashes of that incredible athleticism. Rose is a force attacking the lane.
Pass to Kittles. Gobert with the block. It's George on the wing. And it's George finishing it off.
Don't sleep on Paul George's verticality. How nice was that finish?
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession.
Now into the lineup for your
And he
New
made
York
the right
Knicks.
read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Pass to Kittles. Here Starks, guarded by Harden. Just 5 on the clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Ball goes to the away
And the
team.
Knicks making a change here.
Substitution for your Knicks. Cliff Robinson. K.C. Jones.
Al Harden. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Rose. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Starks. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
George with the ball. Oh, good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Robinson. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Right side Rose. Inside. Kicks it out to Harden. Shoots from 12. Stolen by Camby. Here's Starks. And the rejection by Harden. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
John Starks. At the line, 2 shots.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good. Payton
2
outside.
minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Levine. Takes the three.
Zach
One up,
Levine.
one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, these shots to me are about confidence, and Levine feeling very comfortable on the catch and shoot.
Sabonis with the steal. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
And you don't ever
13.
want to get into the habit of letting the offense
Shooting
get to the
for
rim.
the away team.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Back to Jones. On deep. No good that time. Payton with the ball. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Abdul Rauf is no good. Pass to Robinson. And he converts the layup.
Cliff Robinson.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Out to the right wing. Now here's Hibbert. Covered by Starks. Levine wide open.
Zach Levine.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Levine's got 8 points.
Boy, Zach Levine, such tremendous lift on his jumper. How about that from range?
K.C. Jones.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Arvidas Sabonis.
And
That's
this is his first trip to the line tonight.
13 foul. At the line for it.
And guys, that's what KC gives you. You know, not always about the high field goal percentage or the monster games offensively, but night after night, this guy is just a flat-out winner.
K.C. Jones.
And, Kevin, you
That's
tend to
his first
forget
personal.
this about Levine.
14 foul.
He's still so young. You feel like
Shooting for
he's
the
been in the
team.
league forever.
Zach Levine. At the line, 2 shots.
And so Levine nails both of them.
You know, think back to the 2014 NBA draft, the 13th pick overall. Zach Levine goes out and gives an epic performance in the 2016 dunk contest.
To the inside.
It's a 3-second violation.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist. He's got 13.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Can be good.
From John Starks.
5 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Levine. The shot by Hibbert. Nobody around. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Up 8. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Here's Levine. Wiggins, left side. Takes a 3. And Zach Levine hits from deep.
3 points.
Levine's got 16.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your
Here's Bird.
Tony Parker.
Here's Robinson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second
And the
personal.
bonus you get with Robinson, he plays the 3, 4, or 5. That versatility on both ends of the floor, a huge asset.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Knicks trailed by 7. Here's Parker. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Parker's got his second bucket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Levine can't hit. And here's Camby. 3-pointer, Bird. Here's Jones. Parker outside. Pass to Bird. Latre. Levine with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And here's Hibbert. And the chip by Levine.
Well, we know Zach LaVine has got tremendous athleticism, but he's also got tremendous basketball skill and putting it to work here. Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Zach LaVine.
And they pick up 2.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Now here's Camby. Pass to Robinson. Over Sabonis. Here's Camby. Goes back up. Here's Robinson. And finally they hit one. Robinson's got 6.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
But to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been
Your
triple.
Knicks City Dancer.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Great player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
So both teams changing it up here.
Your Knicks City Dancers. Make some noise.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Jones. Gobert with the block.
Let's remember that the 7-foot frame includes a 7'9" wingspan. Rudy Gobert, the Stifle Tower, doing work.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Jones. Takes it inside. And it's sent back by George. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player. And no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
First personal. Second team.
Here's Parker. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. A nice shot by George.
3-point goal.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3-ball here in the second quarter.
New York, no good that time either.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
The kick out to Rose. To the middle. On the wing, Levine. 6 to shoot. Levine double team. Over Jones. It's rebounded by New York. Pass to Jamison. Knocked away. Stolen by George. Here's Rose. And finished off by Rose.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Both teams will make substitutions. Robinson left side. Poked away. Stolen by George. Here's Harden. It's deflected.
2 minutes.
And a fast break now for New York. And he lays that one in.
Tony Parker.
Parker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Parker is the ultimate attacker in the open floor. He gets the ball and doesn't think twice about getting to the rim.
First team foul.
a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting for the away team, Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
One of the most accurate free throw shooters we've ever come across. Abdul Rauf, not a guy you want to foul.
1:46 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Jamison. And again, New York turns it over.
Away team ball.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
In the corner, Harden. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
3 points.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game. And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Abdul Rauf.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
Here's Jamison. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
A big athletic combo guard. Starks loves to score, but also more than willing to make the extra pass.
Now, here's George. He has 7.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Sabonis. In the corner, Harden. Off target with his 3. Now, here is Starks.
What aggressive defense from the lengthy Rudy Gobert. This guy covers so much territory.
And the first half is now in the books. Leading by 14. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here is Rose. Right side, George. No good on the 3. Knicks trailed by 14. Pass to Bird. And here is Robinson. He's guarded by Haslam. Robinson, that's good.
Yeah, and that's what you want from your point guard. Parker distributing the ball wonderfully on that possession.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now, here is Starks. Pass to Jamison. Outside for Starks. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Haslam with the rebound. Left side, Rose. Outside for George. In the corner, Harden. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Harden's got 5 points so far.
Well, Harden is the right option here. He has zero hesitation as a shooter.
For New York, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
And he sinks the second. Now Rose. He's got 8. Harden outside. To the paint. Pass to Haslam. The three from George. The Knicks pull it in. They're looking now at a sizable deficit.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to really rush the game. They need to avoid that. Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Marcus Camby.
Now here's Rose.
Knicks
Fourth foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
First team foul.
Here's Rose. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to Marcus Camby. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Gobert with the block. Rose goes in. And Rose throws it down hard.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And so it's New York with it. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Pass to Harden.
New York
shoots over Starks.
John Starks. That's his first personal. Second team foul.
Outside, George. Over in the corner, Rose.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Larry Bird.
Shot's good from Bird.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Here's the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
K.C. Jones.
And the ongoing lead debate. Who's the toughest guy to guard? Harden's name always comes up.
Harden hits them both. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Robinson. Camby.
Out of bounds.
Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Pass to Jones. Robinson with it. Clock at 6. Tipped away. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
Checking in for the away team, Zach LaVine.
Rose with the ball. He's got 10. For 3. James Harden with the 3.
Three-point goal.
Harden's got 10 points in the game.
King, there's just no limit to Harden's range. Even from way downtown, this guy is a threat to score.
Now, here is Starks. He has 6. And the Knicks miss again. That shot off the mark. And New York will come the other way. On the wing, Bird. Launches it. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Rose. And that's going to be out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
They'll keep possession.
Away team ball. Substitution for the away team.
1:57 left in the third. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. You look at Zach LaVine. He's really been playing well.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Make some noise.
There's 1:54 left here in the third quarter. Here's Kittles. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal. Second team foul. Checking in for the away team, Andrew Wiggins.
Here's Kittles. And the Knicks miss again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A difficult situation for New York. From about 19 feet. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And here's LaVine. 25 points in the game. Outside, Sabonis. 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's Wiggins. He can't get that one to fall. And New York the other way now. Bird with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Here's Kittles. Back to Bird. Trying to get something going. And they recover it. Outside, Jones. Pass to Bird. For the three. It's rebounded by Payton.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Assist from.
Yeah, with those long strides, Andrew Wiggins so dangerous in transition.
Again, the miss by Bird.
And there have been some terrible
Young
fella.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, LaVine has got a creative streak.
Pass to Campbell. Over to the left wing. Here's Jamison. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. New York with the ball. Here's Collison. Sabonis with the block. Here's LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
That's from.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's LaVine. Stolen by Robinson. Knocks it loose. Here's Favors. He's off on that one. Nice D from Sabonis. And then LaVine with the jam.
Well, one of the things you think about immediately with Zach LaVine is his gifted, incredible athleticism. Shows it off there.
Down low. Pass to Abdul Rauf. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Coming onto the floor.
Here is Elliott. New York moving it around. Outside Collison. Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to Collison. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Rose. Second chance shot. Sabonis with the block. And Derek Favors picks up the foul.
That's his first personal.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
New York Knicks.
Double team on Rose.
Robinson.
To the wing right side. Outside, Sabonis. Over in the corner, Rose. And Rose throws it down.
Assisted
Well,
by
that's one of Derrick Rose's
Arvidas
specialties,
Sabonis.
finishing at the rim. Go ahead and flex those muscles, D. Rose.
And then Favors with the dunk.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
To the middle. Outside for George. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Favors. Sabonis grabs the board. In the corner, Harden. Back to Rose. From the arc. Knicks with the rebound. Here's Robinson. And finish off by Robinson.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Pass to Haslam. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Substitution for the away team, Rudy Gobert.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Right side Robinson. Back to Williams. Left side Favors. The shot misses. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
On the wing, Harden. Pass to Gobert. On the wing, George. Nailed from three-point land. George has got 21 in the game.
Challenging this D with the 3-ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
James Harden.
And the jam by Harden.
Don't you love it when you've got a small forward who can pass the basketball just like Paul George did there? Makes it look easy.
Stolen by Robinson. Here's Elliott. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And on the drive, Harden just so tricky to guard. No one wants to risk handing him a foul.
There's Rose with the 3. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for New York. He is hauled in by Paul George. Here's Rose. Fires to the hoop. And finished off by Rose.
Paul George.
Yeah, this is where Derrick Rose makes his money on the offensive end. Takes the action right to the rack.
And that one's good by
Derek
Favors.
Favors.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
Here's George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his
Greg,
second
playing
personal.
most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow.
Rose. That's his second personal. Second team foul.
The first one falls.
Well, to me, guys, this is an underrated player in the NBA. Darren Collison, such a strong all-around game whose teammates look to him for stability.
Here's Rose driving to the basket. And it's good for two. And that is the kind of big-time shot that can really deflate a crowd.
And did he ever do that? Sound level right now, 0 in this arena. Clearly a foul.
Awaiting foul. Rudy Gobert. That's his second personal. Third team foul.
And the first one drops.
I mean, played for the #1 team in high school, a collegiate champion. Williams has been around a lot of winning.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. .54 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Harden has a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Team ball.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Derrick Rose.
First free throw is good.
Third personal. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Knicks.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
And Rose throws it down hard.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Awaiting foul. Derrick Rose. That's his fourth personal. Fifth team foul.
He throw good, Darren Collison.
At the line for New York.
That one is no good. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
And the wide open shot from Rose.
Derrick Rose.
And the three ball is good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so the road team